Hey everyone, it's Chelsea for TheRoughCuts on Sunday. I hope you had a great week. I'm going to actually try to make this brief. This is about a movie that I saw last night. It is called House. It's a Japanese film from 1977, directed by Nobuhiko Obayashi. Some of you might be familiar with his Mandem commercials from the 70s starring Charles Bronson, which are always a lot of fun. And some of you know that I'm like obsessed with those commercials. Anyway, this film, I don't even know how you describe this. It's a horror film, but it's kind of like a comedy, horror slash fantasy. It is out there. It's out there. Okay, you've got this girl whose mother died 8 years prior to when the story takes place. Her father has this girlfriend now, and the girlfriend, she almost seems like a ghost. You think that there's just something really bizarre, because you know this is a ghost story going into this, because every time like this film opens they talk about like a ghost story, so you almost think the girlfriend is a ghost. She isn't, she's real, but how she's portrayed, like always with a lot of flowy scarves and wind and everything, and there's something very otherworldly about her. She's extremely serene and just doesn't seem real. But she's very real. She's alive. And anyway, the daughter hates her because she doesn't want a new mom. She wants, just to be with her dad and enjoy vacation with her dad, but she finds out that the girlfriend's coming on the trip with them. She throws a fit, so then she contacts her aunt who has this house in the country, asks if her friends can come with her, spend time at this house. The aunt says, yeah, come on down. So all of them head out to the countryside to this giant, freaky looking house, and that's when just weirdness ensues. First, you've got this creepy farmer who's out there who's selling watermelons. And there's, of course, there has to be like a big girl among the friends. So she goes and buys the food because she's always eating. I think they call her Mac because she's always eating. She buys this watermelon, and that's the first death that happens. You can see that in a trailer. The watermelon is like her head, and then so it goes from there. And I'm really not giving away anything here because just how this plays along, it's something that you really have to watch. This is one of the most bizarre, just trippiest movies you can ever imagine seeing. You have to kind of wonder what he was on or how he even came up with the story. But then doing a little background research on this, I found out that the director's young daughter, who was like in 5th grade or something, actually came up with the story. So it kind of makes sense, but not really. Because it's some aspects it's kind of freaky that a kid so young could come up with that. There's a cat in here who's a demon, curses people, kills people. There's also like the freaky aunt. You find out what's up with her towards the end. And everyone eventually meets their demise. Some of it, actually most of it, doesn't make any sense. Like, why does this one man become a bunch of bananas? I have no idea. It's never explained in a thing. But I say watch it. It has a nice score. Like, there's one like piano song in this, In the Evening Mist. It's pretty nice. It leads to one of their deaths, but it's very nice, because you have a demonic piano. Not the first film on this channel I've reviewed about a demonic piano that kills people. As you might remember, Torture Garden, the piano Euterpe, she killed people. I'm not sure how many like demonic pianos there are in film. I can think of those two. But this is definitely one of them. It's gory, but the gore in it is so incredibly cheesy, I think it might be Adam safe. It might be. It might not be. Because some of it It's almost like how you would imagine if a director of like Massengill or Summer's Eve decided to make a cheeky horror film. It's kind of done in that style. You don't really see the kind of style this is in the US apart from like feminine hygiene commercials. But that's sort of what it reminds me of. So anyway, I would say check this out. It's they have, I think, all of it on YouTube. I don't think any of that is actually subtitled. This is in Japanese. But, you know, you really don't need to know what they're saying because it won't really make sense. They kind of explain the story, but, you know, not really a jilted love, but a love that never came to be because of the war, and then anger ensues, needs to eat young virgins to, you know, thrive. So anyway, check out this movie. It's very entertaining. It's very entertaining. You've got cute girls, happiness, you know, killer pianos, mattresses, fruit. Check it out. I will see you all next week. Until then, enjoy.